actually state moral development, positive liberty, green liberty, not just negative freedom, liberal, not just merely liberal, just meal, classical liberal. Actual classical liberal law, individual liberty, harm principle, utilitarianism, women's suffrage, mental liberty, liberal, individual liberty, harm principle, utilitarianism. Utilitarianism means opposite the women's suffrage, Hegel, dialectical, dialectical idealist, history, ethical idea, rational, युक्तियुक्त, dialectical, युक्तियुक्त, भाषा, dialect, intellectualism, class struggle, Marx. Class struggle, economic base, shapes superstructure, communism inevitable. Class struggle, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, social contract, general will, popular sovereignty, and born free in burden chains, popular sovereignty. Antonio Gramsci, Marxist hegemony, civil society, war opposition, hegemony means एक state other state के ऊपर, hegemony civil society, intellectual shape ideology, Mao Zedong, peasant revolution, protracted people's war, mass line, cultural revolution, Lenin, vanguard party, democratic centralism, imperialism, high stage of capitalism, Lenin, Henry Fayol, administrative theory, 14 principles, PhD, CRB, unit of command, scholar chain, 14 Fayol, Taylor scientific management, the motion study, motion efficiency, standardization, task specialization, Fayol, Taylor, negative liberty, freedom from external interference, absence of constraints, freedom from external interference, absence of constraint, absence of a constraint, negative liberty, external interference, absence of constraint, freedom from external interference, absence of constraint, negative liberty, positive liberty, freedom, which is negative liberty, freedom from external interference, external not interference, negative liberty, absence of constraint, संयम नहीं, positive liberty, freedom of self-realize, capacity of act according of rational will, युक्तित्मक will, इच्छा, the negative liberty, external interference in negative, absence of constraint, self-realize, is self-Berlin, distinguish negative and positive liberty, two concept liberty, negative liberty example, no censorships, no state restriction on speech, positive liberty education, welfare schemes to enable actual freedom, liberalism view, favor negative liberty, limited state rule, favors negative liberty, socialist view favors positive liberty, state intervention for equality, state intervention for equality, danger of positive liberty, can justify authoritarianism in name of true freedom, can justify authoritarianism in name of true freedom, authoritarianism in name of true freedom, John Stuart Mill, support negative liberty, harm principles, Mill negative liberty, danger of positive liberty, can justify authoritarianism in name of true freedom, danger of positive liberty, it can justify authoritarianism in name of true freedom, positive liberty, true freedom, That's what Mill. They support negative liberty. Harm principles. Think of danger of true freedom. Taste Green supports positive liberty. State as moral agent. True freedom. Gain positive liberty. Socrates. Socratic method of questioning for truth. No moral intellectualism. Plato, philosopher king. Theory of forms. Ideal state in republic justice. Each doing one rule. Aristotle, empirical politics. Empirical. Man is a political animal. Polity as based regime. Golden mean. Teleology. Plato, philosopher king. Theory of forms. Ideal state in republic justice. Socrates' method of questioning for truth. No moral intellectualism. Executed for corrupting youth. Executed. Socrates question truth. No truth. Adult state. Adult state republic. Justice. Political. Aristotle empirical politics. Man is political animal. Empirical politics. Actually, Green. Green was the idealist liberalist. Idealist liberal. Yes, Green was liberal. Positive. Green was positive. Green. Green positive liberty. Male negative liberty. Male green positive. Male negative. Male. Amen. Idealist liberal state exists more developed. Positive liberty, not just negative freedom. Yes, male classical liberal. Individual liberty. Male. Green liberty. Male liberty. Hegel dialectical. Unprincipled. Utilitarianism. Individual liberty. Idealist liberal state exists for moral development. Positive liberty. Positive liberty. It is green. Not just negative freedom. Negative freedom. Negative freedom. Positive. Male is negative. Negative freedom. Not just positive freedom. काली परीक्षा ना ए Hegel dialectical idealist ଦେଖିଲୁ ଆଜି ଅଛି dialectical idealist Hegel dialectical idealist state ethical idea rational dialectical idealist synthesis state ethical idea dialectical idealist history thesis antithesis ethical idea rational state ethical idea rational Hegel was ethical dialectical idealist Karl Marx historical materialism caste struggle economic Hegel Anton Gramsci hegemony one state upon another cultural Marxist Rousseau social contract general will apply sovereignty man born in free modern chain class struggle Hegel antithesis dialectical yukti rational Hegel dialectical